Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So here is Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Liner towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
First pitch on its way. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now to the plate, Manny Machado. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 4 for 14. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Tatis is off at first with 2 away. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 0-1, here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for San Diego. It's the Padres 0, Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Second, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 294. 14 homers, 53 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6. The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Ready now is Will Myers. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. That'll bring up Austin Nola. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way.
Ball. That's down.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Back up the middle. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here now is Will Smith. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yu Darvish.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Darvish, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Popped him up. Smith waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Edwin.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to hit is Chris Taylor, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Has a look, now the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he'll dive back in. From the stretch.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Darvish a check on first, and the runner back. The 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Andrew Benintendi would be next. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Popped up. Cronenworth has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and grounds it to short. Taylor has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Line drive to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on the way, and looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Popped him up. Nola over to his right. 1 out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled off. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Coming in is Myers. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 35.
Next it'll be Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way.
Ball at this time. Ball at this time.
2-0 count. The pitch. Popped up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for San Diego,
So here's Will Myers
the right
looking to
fielder.
put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Austin Nola. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-0.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And that will become out number 2. So the next to bat will be Trent Grisham. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set, and the pitch. Yu Darvish will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the 0-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the AB now. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Up top, it's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Full count now, 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball, somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, Walker Buehler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very high. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three-two pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now in the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Pham on second, Cronenworth at first with no outs. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
2-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Now batting.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Friars forced to settle for just the one. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Next, here is Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Grisham's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First delivery to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2-0 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Darvish a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now is Will Smith. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Comes set. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, 0-2 count. The pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 0-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Will Myers. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Austin Nola. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the 2nd out. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The pitcher, number 11.
Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Pierce Johnson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now to the plate, here is Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he takes a called strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses. 2-1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Dodgers leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Brusdar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that thing's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next up is Jake Cronenworth, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Strike called, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set. Here it comes. To third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And in steps Manny Machado. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the first pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Three runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone. Into
the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Myers is off of first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fletcher onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-1 Friars. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Pomerantz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he fouls this one off. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Fletcher is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. That evens it up 1-1. Pomerantz into the windup. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's 0 for 4. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it 4-1. Kenley Jansen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Trent Grisham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Popped him up. Rios is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in is Austin Hedges. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting.
So now here is Tommy Pham. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 2 for 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Ready with another 0-2.
That count 1-2.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Keone Kela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first
Now
guy he
batting,
faces,
catcher,
everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now, Max Muncy. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Myers going back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to 3rd. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate now, Edwin Rios, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit back toward the mound, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Rios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench.
Jensen.
A.J. Pollock will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Jacob Amaya will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Jacob Amaya.
Looking to minimize the damage here as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
1-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
4-2 the final score today. The San Diego Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Pierce Johnson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the